The Survivor 50 cast came out today, so let's walk through my tier list outlining how I feel about the selections. So this ranking is based on entertainment value rather than player quality. That'll be an entirely different video. My bottom tier is called Haley Ford on Survivor Game Changers. There's always one out-of-pocket pick for these returnee seasons, and for 50, that's Tiffany. Now, I'm a Tiffany fan. She was my preseason winner pick for Survivor 46, and I think she added a lot to the chaos of that season. With that said, I wouldn't call her a must-have on Survivor 50. Out of everyone on this cast, Tiffany is the lowest placing contestant, landing in 8th on her original run. She simply spent the least amount of time on screen, and if we're narrowing our scope to just the new era, there's at least 5 other players that I'd pick before I get to Tiffany. And to make matters worse, there's already 2 other players on this cast from Survivor 46. We could have used that Tiffany spot for someone from Survivor 41, 43, or 44, which are all completely neglected on this season. Next tier is questionable casting. We've already seen Survivor legends like Aubrey, Ozzy, and Cirie compete multiple times and at least once in a modern season. At this point, I know what to expect with those players. I just wish that we used some of those old school slots on contestants who haven't had the chance to build their Survivor legacies. Joe and Kyle were positive presences on Survivor 48, but I don't think that we need 3 representatives from a season that was not well received by the fans. Third tier is indifference. My criticism of Survivor legends does not apply to Colby and Stephanie. It's been nearly 15 years since they competed on Survivor, so I'll be interested to see how their approaches differ in this new stage of life. Charlie may not be the wildest television personality, but I think that he's one of the best runner-ups in the entire history of the show. He has the opportunity to jump into some all-time conversations, which I find exciting. Now it's time for the elite picks. I love that we have some old-school Survivor Borneo representation with Jenna. Dee is widely considered the best winner of the new era, so another impressive game could legitimately put her in the GOAT conversation. Chrissy has an interesting storyline coming off her tragic loss to Ben in Survivor Triple H. Many people claim that Chrissy was robbed with the introduction of the Forced Firemaking Challenge. I still think that gimmick robbed Devin of the win, but that's beside the point. Admittedly, I'm a sucker for Coach. I think he's in the running for the best casting decision in Survivor history, and I'm so excited to see his interactions with Q. Finally, there's the perfect selections, and I expected most of these contestants to appear on the monumental season. There's 2 big surprises with this group. One of them is Mike White, who I thought would never return to Survivor given the success of the White Lotus. The other is Emily, who said after Survivor 45 that she has no interest in coming back. I'm so happy she changed her mind, and I'm excited to see which version of Emily we get on this season. Will it be the pre-merge version of Emily that called out Bruce on the boat, or maybe the post-merge Emily who learned how to improve her social game? So there's the tier list. Let me know your thoughts.